today's video, I'm going to do review on the new web series The Empire, which is based on Alex Rutherford's Mughal history, which is being streamed on Disney and Hotstar. First, when the trailer of The Empire first dropped online, many said that it looked like India's attempt at Game of Thrones. After watching 8 episodes of the Hotstar series, let me break it to you. This isn't Game of Thrones, but it is a sincere attempt at exploring a new genre in the Indian OTT space. Based on Alex Rutherford's Empire of the Mughal, Raiders of the North, the Empire begins with Babur as a 14-year-old boy who is still learning the ropes of being a royal. He is shown as a sensitive individual who believes in innate human goodness but doesn't shy away from slashing throats when his Badsat is in danger. The 8 episodes chronicles different phases of Babur's life, but it takes a while to get into the right groove. Saivani Khan, played by Dino Moria, is portrayed as the arch-nemesis of the emperor who, at this point, doesn't even have a kingdom but all the arrogance that goes with it. Saivani Khan is the kind of villain who addresses himself in third person and has a god complex. The tussle between the two forms the crux of the plot for more than half the show. So, when their battle ends, you expect the series to follow suit. Instead, it goes on and creates new villains, which feels a little disingenuous. It is at this point that show turns into Babur's life story and not a Babur versus Saivani Khan's character. The Empire excels in the aesthetic department. From the intricately crafted sets to the beautifully designed costumes, the show leaves you in awe, but what it gains in aesthetics, it loses out in VFX. In a show like this, visual effects are key, which is why the jarring inconsistencies in CGI appear bothersome. There are places when you are pulled in by a massive battle setup, only to lose it with only badly executed bomb blast. There are few surprises in the Empire. For example, you know who will win when Babur is up against Ibrahim Lodi in the battlefield, and there isn't much suspense about who will be Babur's heir, but the show nevertheless treats it like a story that we don't already know. The Empire feels like a sincere attempt at revisiting India's history, but it lacks emotional depth for the audience to stay invested. Love, pride, greed, jealousy makes us root for someone and hate someone else, and even though the Empire tries to establish strong relationships within its narrative, they are lost in the shadow of the crown. As many shows before this, the Empire relies a lot on expository dialogue as a means to spoon-feed the audience. You would expect a combining character to be a little sly about their plans, but you largely get what you see that takes away the form, the mystery of a character's intention. The Empire's 8 episodes feel a little too long, especially in places where there is song and dance. For those who have an interest in history, the show could be a mildly interesting choice once you get past the first couple of episodes. Thank you.